What's up, everybody? Lucky here from Lucky7Mudmowers, YouTube.com. I'm a tire technician. I've been doing this stuff for over 25 years. I also do auto mechanics work. So, welcome to my new series on the videos. This is going to be called Tire Technicians Life at Work. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button. And don't forget to share this. Talk to you guys later. Always thumbs up. Now, instead of hammering the rim completely off from the back when they're stuck, this is a tool I use right here. You can get this from Ken's Tools. The part number is 34549-01. Very simple to use. Process a little bit off this side, a little at a time. It'll pop off, and then you go on the bottom, opposite side. We'll say like 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and it'll work itself back and forth, like so. Nice little tool to have. Alright guys, what we have here is a 245 75 R17. Has a TPMS sensor in it, so I'm going to show you how to be able to dismount that off a rim clamp machine. Roughly 11 o'clock will be the sensor. Magic little bit of skid. Now we flip that around, and if you notice the stem is right here, roughly 6 o'clock. I like to bring that around 7 o'clock. Squeeze this on the side. Move it again, the stem is at 9 o'clock. A little bit of gel. Stem 1 o'clock. Has a sense of TPMS. Sensor's right here. I like to put that around 7 o'clock. 10-ply tire, 80 psi. Not bad. 1.75 ounce. Okay. Alright guys, I know you're all gonna laugh at me, but I'm working outside because the garage already has a vehicle in it, and as you seen earlier, I was working on the tires, so it's already jacked up. Customer needs some brakes, so we're going to do some brakes. Basically what we're going to do is just change just the pads alone. The rotors look okay. What you're going to need on this situation is a 16 millimeter, a small screwdriver, and 2 big screwdrivers. Alright, and this type of vehicle is 2017 F350 Ford XL, 6.2 liter, VIN number H. Today we are going to be using Wrangler SD pads. The part number is S and Sam, X and X-ray 1680. So what I'm going to do first is basically compress these the caliper. Now you got to do it nice and easy. You don't want to mess up your caliper. You guys one up top here. Compressed. Now you're gonna want to take your 16 millimeter socket. I always like doing the bottom bolt first, taking that completely right off. Now I come up to the top. Now, if I was doing a little more work, I would worry about hanging the caliper properly. This way it's not having any stress on the line. But right now, I'll sit there just fine. Take his pads off. Definitely needs pads. All right. So you have the little tin. These here, you got to make sure you put them all on the right way. If you notice, the
The little tabs here, that goes on the outside. You don't have any on the inside. The tab right there, that goes on the outside. And they just basically sit in there. Sometimes it's good just to give them a little push down, make sure they're sitting right. This one here, this goes up top. This one will go here. Once you get the tabs in there fine, gonna get some brake and caliper grease. Don't have to go overboard, just a tad a little bit in there to make it slide for the first 10-15 minutes before that grease burns off. Take your pads, place it in there. Make sure they're sitting in there right. Sometimes they don't sit in there perfect. Those tins there, you're gonna make sure they sit there perfect. A little bit of Loctite. Don't want to go too crazy, just a tad bit. That's it. That's how you change the 4 brakes on a 2017 F350 Ford XL. Something quick like this. If you're a tire shop, you should be able to do your brakes for your customers, especially if they're here to doing tires. Good sell point right there. Hi boys. Today I have a total of 8 dismounts and mounts, 1100 R24s. We're going to be busting these bad boys down. I'm going to start off with this one. I already did the 2 fronts. Alright guys, this one here came out of the 8, which is those there. I'm dismounting. Just from experience, I'm looking at this one, I'm saying, well, there's something wrong with this. Well, I will explain to you. This lock ring, I'm not sure if you can clearly see it, but if you look good enough, you will see that's a 24 by 8.5. Alright. I'll flip this up where you guys can see this. And if you guys can see that, 24.8.0 by 5 degrees. So somebody was not paying attention and they put the wrong lock ring on his rim. Good thing it didn't blow him off, blow your head off. You guys gotta start looking. Gonna kill somebody. So now we have to get another lock ring, which will be an 8.0 to fit that rim. So this lock ring and the ring is no good. And I will show you the difference when I dismount this, what the difference is between an 8.5 and an 8.0. Hey guys, we did a quick dismount. Now, this rim is clearly marked right there. Well, it's black now, but you guys have just seen it as an 8.0.5 rim. This lock ring and the ring is an 8.5, which is bigger. That do not belong on this type of rim. So the difference is, how you could tell the difference, if you look on here, the ring itself is flat, okay? The lock ring, as you see, is thicker. Now, get the proper one for this rim diameter, which is the 8.0s. 8.0s have a little groove where the lock ring, which is this one, which is a 8.0.5 diameter. And if you can see the difference, pull this one up a little bit. You could clearly see the one on your right is much thicker than the one on your left. The one on your right is the wrong one for that rim right here, because that's an 8.0.5. That should have this ring and this lock ring on it. So we're going to take these here, get rid of these because they are not the proper ones for this rim, and we're going to put these here on this rim, which is the proper, which is 8.0.5. Things to look out for when you're doing tires, because this stuff here, this could seriously hurt somebody. Could have hurt the person that mounted this tire. They could easily blow off and hurt somebody. So make sure you clearly check the specs of each rim and lock ring before you mount them all together, because you could get hurt. 2016 Subaru Crosstrek, front brakes and rotors. As far as take the caliper off, you're going to need a 14mm socket. Shouldn't take that long to do this. Front brakes should be no more than 15-20 minutes. Now once you take the caliper bolts off, you're going to get a tow hanger. So you don't want that caliper just hanging. Stick that through the hole where the bolt goes. Put that up here like so. Then take your old pad. Doesn't matter if it's the front pad or the rear pad. First, we should take it off. Put it up on your calipers like so. You're going to compress each caliper side. There you go. Caliper is squeeze. Now you have the caliper hanging like so. Alright, this way you ain't putting stress on there, on the line. Now you're going to be taking the cradle out. The cradle is actually 18 millimeter swivel impact. There's your cradle, bolts. Take your pin plates off. So like little tin covers, the sliders for your pads. Replace them with the new ones. Can't mess them up, they only go in one way. Lightly tap them this way they sit in there just right. Take your old rotor. Move the rotor around. Get yourself a little bit of Loctite. Your sliders. A little bit of Loctite on this. This is sorry if I'm in your way there. Sometimes things don't go as planned as you expect. Once you put them in by hand, you sock them down again. Okay. Get yourself a little bit of brake grease. Put it in the little tin sliders. Don't have to go too nuts, just a tad bit in there. Brakes. like this one better. So slides in there. Make sure everything's in there just right. Take a caliper. Make sure the sliders are perfect. Slide that in place. More Loctite. Don't need a whole bunch of this stuff. Works pretty good. There you go. Brakes and rotors on a Subaru 2016. Something simple. Easy dough there.